So back to our bass and back to the Pro-MB. And what we're gonna do is in our sidechaining mode over here, we've selected the kick up here, and instead of band, we're choosing free. And let's see what it sounds like if we go all the way down to 40 for a more sub-bassy sound. See if we even hear that, what that's gonna sound like. So down to 40, and then the top end, ending here, where am I? At 127, that's fine. And then the pop-up here, I think I already explained that. That's only available when the band's sidechain filtering is set to free, which we just did, and it determines the high and low pass frequencies at which the detection signal will be filtered. Yeah, and so that's, like I said, it's totally different than the band itself, because this band goes from the very bottom up into 174. So it's external, it's free. Here we are. Let's check it out. Auditioning, we can hear it on its own. I'm going to turn down the attack and release just to hear it. So if we hear, again, with the threshold, and if the ratio is at, okay, so now I'm going to turn up the range, put the threshold back, put up the ratio. And in this case, I'm going to put the knee, I don't want it to, because it's a really percussive sound that I want to come in and out. I'm just going to go like this. Hard knee. I'll turn it off, and then hopefully we can hear the difference. So what you want to listen to, and maybe I'll even make it more extreme, but what we really want to listen to, and what I didn't like before, is you don't want to, when you're having, in this example, you know, the low end kick drum and the bass, and we haven't even gotten to the low perk, you want to hear definition between the sounds. That's what I'm trying to use the compressor for right here. I want to be able to have the kick drum have a pulse that's giving us a sense of momentum, but we want to hear the bass, and we don't want to have the bass like in front of the kick drum though, right? We want to hear it coming through, kind of coming through the kick drum, if that works as a sort of example.